Hello, welcome to Spy Money. Let's talk about the running some bots today. We came up with some settings that have actually been running. One individual's been running for a few weeks now. I think he said he's about a 95% win ratio with what he's doing. And I went ahead and changed it a little bit, the strategy that he's using, and I run it today. And he was only going for 2.5 points. I'm going for 5 points. And you could go more, but if you're just going to turn the bot on and let it run, I would probably suggest this. But if you're going to run it, I mean, today we're up 1975. I turned it on. I think I turned it on right down in this little short here. And the time I got the bot set up and everything, it was a little after 10 o'clock today, Eastern time. But the way we trade is we trade levels. So if this entered here, we would put our profit target there. So honestly, you'd be done there. And we would not have run it all the way up. This is where we would have ended up going. And that's not to say that you don't get back in if it goes up, but I'm just saying what we would actually do in real life events. And this one, we would end up running down to here. This one, we would run up to here. Again, we trade levels, and levels is where it's at. This one right here, we would have taken right here. So this one is roughly 500, 900, 13, 16, about $1,600 per contract that you possibly could have made if you were in this and it moved the same way, of course. But typically, it will go ahead and go to the level. And these levels are automated through the indicators with the Ninja Suite. And again, that's not to say it won't keep on going. This right here was a big run and was a good one to get in. But this is where we would have taken profit. Now this one is running at 5 contracts. 5 contracts is what I'm running on this bot today. And it's done really well. Now I never touched it. I let it run and it's been fully automated today. And hands off, as you call it. So with being hands off and just using the settings that I posted in the Discord and to give to everybody, this is what it would have done. Now, if I was trading this without, being hands off, I would have moved my profit targets to these levels. Once it entered, this is where I would be going. Now, it takes a while. Like this trade here was at 10:19 and it would have hit at 10:21, so it's like 2 minutes. This one was 10:36 and it would have hit at 11:12, so that one is going to be, what is that, about roughly 45 minutes or so, 45 minutes. And then this one is at 11:17 and would have hit the target at 11:31, so roughly 15 minutes. This one is 12:02 and would have hit the target at 12:10, so that's 10 minutes. So the trades are not long trades. This one right here was a little bit longer, but for the most part, they're usually within 15 minutes. Your trades are usually done. Now, if we go back and just look at what it would have done, this one right here may or may not have been a stop out. Probably wouldn't, because your stop had been there. So this one would have made money, and your entry. And now this is the Sweet Scalper bot. So if we entered there, we would be looking to take profit there. It's $155 per contract. This one would have entered here. We would have been looking for this up here, so it depends on how you played your stop. If you took it off the bottom, which would be more, but that's 120 if you're just moving across the bottom. Once it gets up there really close, my stop is going to be up. And that way, if it comes down and hits it, fine. If not, it keeps on going. This one right here would have been a loser. Definitely would have been a loser. And then you have this one here. Being that close, I probably wouldn't have taken the trade because there are levels there. But if you did, there's $95. Call it, 5 points. So this one right here would have been not quite 5. It would have been probably around 4.5 points or so. This one right here, if you entered it, you've been playing down to here. That would have been about 6 points. This one, you would have played up to there. There's $400. This one here, you would have been playing to this level or this level. Honestly, I would have played my purple level. These are my manually drawn, well, not manually drawn. They're my manually found levels, and then I have an indicator that you put on your on your chart, and it looks at my server every 1 minute to look at the levels, and as I change them, these levels will change on your chart. There's also another one that if you have your own levels, you can add that indicator, put your levels in, and it will automatically be there. So you can see there's what we've had, one loser out of all of these, and these right here are all winners. If we go back and look at this one here, if we entered there, we're going to be looking to take profit there, 165. Entered here. This one right here, I would not be taking profit there. I would be taking profit here or here. More than likely, I probably would have taken profit there, 275 a contract. This one right here has been so close. Honestly, I would not have entered this trade. If I did, I would have had a tight stop. But honestly, I probably wouldn't have entered this trade because we're right at that level. I don't like to trade at the level. When you trade at the level, you get hurt. This one here, going down, it just depends on how you played your stop. Worst case scenarios, you would have roughly a break even, but if you could have got down here, there's 245. I'm not saying that you wouldn't take that. You have no levels right here to really go for. You're looking for this one here, so it really kind of depends on how you would have played it manually. If you just turned the bot on and run, you would have hit your 5 points and been done. Same with this one here. You would have hit your 5 points and been done. This one here, I would have been playing to right here. So as you can see, this bot does a really good job, and you need the sweet scalper on there because it doesn't take every single trade where you think it would, and it's going to mess you up. But I supply all the settings and everything for you, and only thing you have to do is just turn the bot on, put those settings in, and you will get these same results based on this time period. Every day is different, and if you go back and look at another day, we'll just take this day here. This day here, let's see, the open, we'll just start in the morning because I like to trade in the morning. That would have been a winner, 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 winner. Right here's a loser, and there's a winner and a winner. So this one right here would have been a loser, and this one would have been a loser, but we had winners all the way through. So once you understand how the strategy works and you get the Sweet Scalper bot turned on, put the settings in that I recommend, and then you too can be on your way to making some money and doing it without any interaction. The bot will actually do everything for you. You will usually make more money if you manually control the bot. You let the bot enter, and when the bot enters the trade, then you go ahead and move your stop to a level. And like this one right here, you have been 285. Call it 300 for numbers. 300 times 5 is $1,500. One trade, you're done. Or maybe you let it run all the way up. I personally would have taken profit right here. That's just how I trade. So it depends on how you would have traded this one here. And as far as any other day, they'll just scoop back and just pick a day. Right here is the open. It works really good with the open, the U.S. Open. Usually we wait about 5 minutes after the open, and usually, so right here would have been a winner, 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 winner. So it depends on how you played. We like to play back to the balance. So when we're playing these, we're looking for this to go all the way back. So let's just say, for instance, you turn this on at, say, 5 minutes after. Right there would be a level, 140. Right here, you would be looking for this level down here. It didn't get it, but the most you could have got would have been $295. I think when you get up around $200 or so, you bring your stop down, and then you just kind of let it run. This one right here, if you'd have played all the way up here, when this starts shooting up, my purple level is probably the most important levels to me. I think that's where it usually goes. Right there, 740. So just right here, you would be done for the day. You wouldn't need to trade anymore. But on this one, you would not have stopped out because you've been right above. And, the most you could have got was 560. The same thing here. This one, I would have played to the balance. And there's my big trade. So when you're trading and you understand what these levels are, which I teach, then you know how to trade to them to help the bots a little more. You can always enter a trade, or the bot can enter a trade and let it go. But for the most part, I think when you move these to the levels, you'll do much better. So how do you do this? How do you get involved? You go to SpyMoneyLSE.com and you click up here under the Ninja Suite. Now we have two different leases that you can do. If you want to trade this manually, you can do that. And if you want to, you just click on the lease indicators only, and that will be all manual trading. If you want to trade with the bots, which is what most people do, then you just lease this one. Currently, during this video, the bots and the indicators together are 1,300, and the lease only, or for the indicators only, is 900. With that, you do get all of the training and all the Discord and all that. So everything comes with it. The auto trading bots, we currently have 11 bots. I have a stealth bot, and these 6 are underneath it. We are migrating those out because we had a couple little hiccups on some of them, so I went ahead and pulled these out, and they're all going to be individual bots. We have 11 bots that we use, and this will all be out. Most of them are out already. We've got a couple more we're working on. So the one we're using right now is the Sweet Scalper. That's what we're using today. It works really well. We have another one, the Boss. It does a very good job as well, and I'm trying to find some settings that are really consistent with it, but a lot of people are already trading the Sweet Scalper with the Boss filter on it, and it's doing real well. Indicators, these are a list of all the indicators. One thing I'm working on right now is a chart trader. This chart trader allows you to use bracket orders as well, and I've released it, and I've told people just be careful with it. It seems to be working real stable, but it is beta version. And the more indicators I make, the more indicators I will provide. Everything that I make comes with a Ninja Suite. You don't have to buy anything else. It's just a lease, and you pay the lease, and you're good to go. I'd say I probably have, I'd say 80% of the people probably do the bots and indicators together, and then the rest do the indicators. The add-ons, we have a trade copier, and we have a toolbar that you can see where right here is the toolbar, and you can customize that what you want to be on there. You can also use the drawing tools that we have, these 3 here. The Fibonacci retracement is probably the most important one because it finds the pullbacks, and it does a real good job with it. It is proprietary to Spy Money. And here's a list of frequently asked questions. I tried to add, when I get a question on and on, I try to add it in here. And if you don't see the answer, then you just go to the top and you click on Contact Us. When you click on that, it'll open up a Contact Us page. You put your information in here. If you need to talk to me, I'd be more than happy to call you and talk to you. Some people just need to hear a voice, and that's fine. We can do that. I'm not here to sell you anything. The only thing I do is show you the benefit of what we have. Some people will go ahead and lease it. Some people don't, and it's fine either way. We're all friends. We stay friends. Put your questions that you may have right here, and I'll answer them back. So that's one way to do it. And also we have funded accounts. We have 3 funded accounts that we recommend. And right now, UProfit and, well, actually all 3 of them are discounted. 80% on Apex, we have 30% on Take Profit, and we have 40% on UProfit. This one, in my opinion, does the best because of CQG data. It works so smooth when you're moving your stops and everything. There is no data lag. You get that when you use these other 2 that use Rhythmic. So I prefer the Take Profit for that. One thing I don't like about Take Profit is there's only 1 account. You can get 3 on UProfit, you can get 20 on Apex. But I like the entries and everything on this better. I use both of these right here. I have Apex accounts and I have Take Profit account. I used to have a UProfit and I no longer use it. I like the for the most part, I like the rules of the Take Profit better. The only thing I don't like is they have a consistency rule in your evaluation. And I like to just go ahead and make the money I need for that account in 1 to 2 days and then just trade a micro until it's over. But Take Profit does not allow that. Your Apex will allow that, and it makes it better. So on this one, I do the $150,000 account, and that one you have to make $9,000 over 10 days. This one, You can use the 50 or the 300s or whatever you want to use. I kind of have mixed feelings with all of them. This is a list of all the information about the three. Down here are the links that you can click and get your discount. When you click on those, your discount will be applied. And right here is a coupon code. You'll have to put that on the Apex site in order for the coupon to show up in your shopping cart. So you make sure you get that there. But the funded accounts, they do pretty good. There's pros and cons. There's nothing better than the live account. But if you don't have the money for the live account, or you have a live account but you want to make some extra money, that's what I do. I trade my live account plus these. And actually, with Take Profit and Apex, you can trade both of these at the same time. So you can have your live account, you can have up to 20 accounts here and one account here. The Take Profit, the very first day that you get your PA, which would be the 11th trading day, you can draw money out that day. So you don't have to wait, the way Apex has you wait twice a month and so many days and all those other rules. Take Profit will let you take money out the first day. So if you make, and there's no consistency rule on the live account. So if you make $5,000 in one day, you can pull that out that day. You'll have it in your account in 1 to 2 days. So that's a good thing about them. If you have any questions, though, just give me a call. Again, the Ninja Suite is where you want to go up here, and you just pick the lease that you want, whether you want a auto trading bot or if you just want the indicators. So that's really the only difference between the two. Here's some live trading that I did manually, and let me know if you have any questions or anything. Again, we are not in another trade now. Uh, One more trade and you're at 50%. I like to make 50% of my money. Once you make 50%, that's plenty. So if you're trading $5,000, which is what I'm trading here, I'd like to make $2,500. So the next trade would be a 50%. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd love to hear from you and love to get you started. Join the team. We have a great amount of traders in there that do really well, and it's a small group. We're not looking to be the biggest. We're just looking to be the best. Have a great day.